What's up, guys? Back with another video. Today is episode 1 of the Team Thad rebuild. As you can see, our starting point guard is not Mike Conley. That is because Mike Conley, we just traded him, and y'all are gonna think that I did this on purpose, but I just traded him to the Raptors for Gary Trent. So Patrick Beverley is actually not even gonna be the starter, so that's sad. Alright. But yeah, I traded Mike Conley for Gary Trent. He's younger, faster, and
it's
the less money.
On 2K Sports.
It's
the Toronto Raptors and the home team. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup.
There we go. That's a good
The
start.
forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And here is VanVleet. After Gary Trent Jr. made the last three-pointer. Pirtle sets the pick for VanVleet. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots and pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
And Isaac is rapidly becoming a load for the defense. He utilizes that huge frame to get the shot he wants in the paint.
Anunoby finds VanVleet. The three. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Passes it to Collins. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's 2
already.
tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
To the middle. Here's Siakam. And just miss after miss right now.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And the Raptors off to a slow start. 7-point differential. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent.
No
and
turnovers.
it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to
we
shoot
can't turn the
such
ball
a high
over and we
percentage in their
can't
own
miss it.
building,
That's all we
you're
gotta
going to
do.
have a
And we're
big hill to
great.
climb.
Great team.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Back to VanVleet. Pass to Anunoby. Barnes with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Toronto needs to get off the shot. Pirtle. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
When Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the D is toast. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Here's White. Plays it up off the glass.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
They double team Siakam. Barnes outside. Here's Anunoby. Here's Pirtle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Pirtle is a massive guy. Someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
And he can't hit the second.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Raptors trail by 5.
Ooh.
Siakam outside. Pirtle trying to get open. Siakam misses. Here's White. trying to get open is Trent. And it's White missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Siakam, good.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Isaac outside. Pass to Ayton. The shot missing. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Anunoby finds Siakam. The kick out to Barnes. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Collins in the post. Covered by Siakam. And that one, good. Trent's got 5.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here's Siakam. That shot is off. Collins with some nice D.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head. The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has
this is two really good echo.
Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency.
Power forward and
Not
center.
every player.
You got Jalen Durden and Kevon Looney.
Beverly against VanVleet to the right side. Hurdle, no one around him. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Why are they missing everything?
Here's Joe. He's guarded by Anunoby. Got a piece of it. Hurdle with the steal. VanVleet outside. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
He hit that.
And terrific hustle from VanVleet in transition, getting up court fast to finish the fast break.
Now the pass to Joe. Now Beverly. Passes to Joe. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Siakam, right side. And the wing jumper offline.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Oh, I
And
did not pass
stolen
that.
by Siakam. Pass to Durant.
Oh, that's all.
That one, no good.
Wow,
and
we
it's the
can't
Raptors
score.
taking it the other way. VanVleet deciding where to go with it. Here's Barnes.
And we got Brandon Clark.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Clark, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Achua, he's checked in for Toronto. Conley now comes in for Fred VanVleet. Beverly against Conley. And he drives in, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Halfway into the first.
What is going on right now?
Raptors with the lead. Barnes outside. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. A dunk by Achua.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
And Durant
Good job.
slams it in.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can
job.
when necessary, but not that time. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And Toronto making a
get
change
back.
here. Boucher is checked in.
Oh, there's
Here's
Mike
Conley.
Conley.
Throws it up high.
Oh.
White the pass to Alvarado.
Good pass.
Barnes sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Pass to White. Now, here's Clark. Covered by Conley. Second shot opportunity.
On
and
Conley,
Clark with
baby.
the lay-in.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now, here's Anunoby. He kicks it to Conley. Clock at 6. Three-pointer, and here's Barnes for 3. Duran pulls it in. To the paint. Here's Clark. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The drive by Barnes.
Nope.
Can't cash in from close range. Barnes has gone 2 for 5 tonight. The pass to Duran. Here's Alvarado.
Shoot it.
Fires top of the key. Boucher with the rebound. Outside Conley. Passes it to Achua.
He can't shoot.
The three-pointer off the mark. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile.
Why is Jalen Duran all the way out there?
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Trent's checked in for Derek White. Here's Conley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always
Who
a
can
good
come
sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
John Collins. Put him at small forward. He'll do something there, that's for sure. Who's that 77 hasn't been in? Karis LeVert getting in for Jose. There we go. And then we'll set Harry for Joe. There we go.
Here's Conley.
That was easy.
Clark left side. Looney.
Play him.
And he gets the whistle. 2
We're
free
not going to hit
throws
a free
coming
throw
up.
this year.
Javon Looney may be a veteran player, but he
this a Looney?
continues to overachieve.
Just last year, he set a new career high for reboundings in a single game. As a player, it's your job to keep improving yourself, and Looney has never lost sight of that.
Raptors trail by 4. Barnes kicks to Boucher. Here's Conley. Good on the shot.
He scored
It
on
does a
us.
lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Pass to Joe. Collins with it. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Achua.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pass to Anunoby. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Achua with it.
thought he would've
Looney
shot it,
on him. Shots good by Achua.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific
job.
vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Barnes. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket. Some solid defense
We were there.
from Clark.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Here's Collins. Rebound by the Raptors.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Anunoby has the open look. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Looney passes it to Joe. Back to Looney. It's LeVert on the wing. Off target with his 3. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 2.
Oh.
And again, Toronto no up.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Clark finds Looney. Back to Clark. The pass to LeVert. They set the screen. Pass to Looney. Shot clock at 2. Tries again. And he sinks the layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Raptors trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
They double team Conley. He's looking for Boucher and finds him. Collins against Barnes. One-on-one fast break. Stolen away. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first.
Team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Joe passes to LeVert. Down low.
Put it up.
Joe.
Nice.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Conley against LeVert to stop the drought.
Oh, wow.
And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Anunoby.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
To the inside. Here's Clark.
Yes.
Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
6-point lead.
Clark's got 8.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. They're up by 6. And we'll be back.
That was a great start. I think we're up like, what, 8-0, 9-0? Maybe 6.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Great first quarter.
And here are the Raptors now. 6-point game. So for Toronto right now, the forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Conley out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Young in at the 5, down low.
Oh, yeah, we got the big score.
Siakam's gone 1 of 6 shooting from the field. Now, here's Durham. Covered by Siakam. It's good. He has 7.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Raptors trail by 8. They double team Conley. And here's VanVleet from the arc. It's hauled in by Trent.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And 1. Up by 10 now.
Up
by 10. We got it going now.
Killing him on the interior.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
White down low, covered by Conley. They get it back. Back to Trent. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Makes it off the glass.
And passing that field goal percentage. Just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Conley, the pass to Siakam. Some solid defense from Ayton.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him.
Conley's feeling it.
Ocean so far.
And the mechanics of Conley's
Should've
shot
blocked it, though.
are
What the
rock
hell?
solid, allowing him to take a shot
Get up.
with no hesitation.
Shot's good by Duran.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And Siakam
Oh.
gets it to go on the assist by Conley.
Adrian was slow.
Siakam's got his second bucket of the night. Now, here's Duran. He's covered closely, and here's Trent outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet from 12 feet out. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. White dishes to Ayton. Pass to White. Now here's Duran. Covered by Barnes. Shot's good by Duran.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And it's Conley with the ball for Toronto. They trail by 11. Van Vliet wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Isaac. Out to White. Stolen
Oh,
by
how do you
Conley.
lose that?
Barnes looking around. Launches a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Wow.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Trent. Stolen by Van
Lost
Vliet.
it again.
Over in the corner, Conley. Young, a screen on White. 5 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. Conley's shot is off.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
It's tipped and
Oh.
stolen by Barnes. Van Vliet finds Conley. There's the triple. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
White against Conley. Shoots over White. Here's Young. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 6 rebounds now in the game. White with it. Conley picks him up. Here's Trent. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good.
And 12 points for Gary
We
Trent
needed
Jr.
that.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And the Raptors call
All right,
time
everybody
here.
out. Pet the Derek White needs to come out. Jose. I'm putting Deshaun. Take. I don't see take. Darren, come out. Clark. Rest of the half.
He's checked in for Young.
Unless y'all do terrible. We're up by 7 now, so we shouldn't lose the lead.
And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Raptors trail by 7. And the pass to Siakam. Dishes to Conley.
No.
Oh, and that's just a great defensive effort there by Beverly. He is all hustle. And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an all-star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an all-star.
And
Layup.
the call on the shot
Almost
that
got
sends
that.
him to the line.
First personal foul.
Michael Conley picks one up. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first all-star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an all-star. Conley, 33 at the time, of that first selection just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
OG Anunoby's checked in for the Raptors. Here's Barnes. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Beverly, the pass to Clark. Back to Beverly. In the corner, Tate with it. And stolen
Can't
by
lose the
Siakam.
ball, man.
Anunoby in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Oh, wow.
For 3. The shot will not fall. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Here's Beverly. Second chance shot. 6 to shoot. There's the pick. A 3-ball. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tate. And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Friday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Sunday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Van Vliet with it. He has 5. Here's Barnes. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Beverly against Anunoby. Beverly looking around. Clark right side. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his 6th rebound on the night. Van Vliet outside. And here's Barnes for 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. Barnes has gone 4 of 10 here. Has 6 misses. Beverly with the ball. Now guarded by Pirtle. Passes it to Alvarado. Back to Looney.
Get out of the paint.
And he lays it straight in. Looney's got 5 points so far.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. 9-point game. Pirtle with a screen on Tate. Barnes passes to Pirtle. And good that time. Pirtle's got his 2nd bucket.
And gotta admire how fast Pirtle slashes to the rim after setting the screen. Once he gets the ball, the D is finished.
Clark trying to get open. The shot by Looney, no good. Raptors trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Siakam against Beverly.
Wow.
And Siakam with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 assists now tonight.
Gonna take y'all out. Pat Bev, you gotta come out. You ain't even scoring, man. Get Joe. Clark, come out. You for, where's he at? I was making him stay because he's not really getting the ball.
Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors. Chris Boucher comes in for Barnes.
Oh,
Here's Alvarado.
good move, good pass, good shot. Boom.
Nice open look right there. Joe's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Pass to Boucher. Now Anunoby. Back to Boucher. Shoots the 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And here's LeVert.
Oh.
He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Steal it.
And Vliet on the wing.
No.
No good on the triple.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Pass to Alvarado. That's good. That's LeVert.
That's an 11-point game.
LeVert's got his 3rd assist on the night. 1:52 left in the first half. Now Now here's Van Vliet. 5 points in the game. The pass to Boucher. And here is Anunoby. 4 on the clock. For 3, Van Vliet. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Pass to Alvarado.
Another turnover.
3 on 3. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Collins. And again, Toronto no luck.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Here's Joe. Dreams the three-pointer.
Isaiah Joe's
Joe's
feeling
got
it.
6 points in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Van Vliet. Misses off the left iron.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
They get the rebound. Here's Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Hands it from
16.
downtown.
It's a
Joe's got 11
17-point
points.
game all of a
The
sudden with
defense a
Isaiah
step
Joe.
slow, and you can see the result.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Pirtle. Now, here's Anunoby. He's guarded closely. Boucher kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Yes.
Count it. Good.
We can make it.
Let the big
Never mind.
man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring
He
opportunities.
is.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
Wow.
Up
We
19.
kind of locked them up
And
at
now
the
let's
end.
catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline.
They only
All right,
scored
Dave.
20 that half.
Thanks very
that
much.
quarter.
Here with Nick.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
They scored 23 the first quarter, I think. See, it went from a 4-point game to a 19-point game. Because of how well.
Hey
our
everybody,
defense
halftime is
We
upon
can hold them
us. And
under
according to
20
my
next
records,
quarter. I think
you guys
we're-
went head-to-head in 12. Taking some time now to look at our matchup. Well, everything is going right for the home team.
Relying on their subs to carry the load
yeah, that was a good
offensively,
bucket.
man. That's their recipe. Some terrific role players on this team.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us.
Oh,
And
my
we'll send
bad.
you back to Kevin
27-21.
Harlan
So
for
they
more
scored-
hoops action.
They scored more in the second quarter, but we scored 35.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors, trailing by 19. John Collins is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's White. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Isaac in at the small forward position. For three, Van Vliet.
might have hit.
Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
I don't like that.
Barnes has got 6 assists here tonight. And for Toronto, the forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Richard, you grew up in Arizona.
First team foul.
What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with
know
Monty
about that.
Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. We've got Gary Trent. Collins is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's DeAndre Ayton.
Line for the Raptors.
And it's Joe in at the shooting guard. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Duran, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can
Dunk
get
shot.
you
Ugh.
4 in half-court sets. great forward who gives you a
Well, we gotta
little
play
bit of
defense.
everything.
Get
So
back.
the Raptors
Run
5 right now.
Of course.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Red Van Vliet out there with Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. Here's Siakam. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Collins. The second effort. Here's Durant. And finally they hit one.
20-point game.
Durant's got 8 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Raptors trail by 20. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Don't let
Maybe
him
the single
shoot.
most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Durant. Here's Isaac.
Bam!
Taps in the tray. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
Isaac's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Here's Van Vliet. It's blocked.
Good.
Here's Joe. He's guarded by Anunoby. During the pass to Isaac.
Oh, come on.
Here's Joe. And Collins now top the key. Trent outside. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Collins. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Collins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Oh,
well,
this is what I'm talking about with
jumping.
Good foul call.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
Some changes for Toronto. Young's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. And it's Conley in for Fred Van Vliet. And he sinks the second. Richard, it sure seems like the play-in tournament is here to stay. Were you skeptical when it was first suggested?
No, I actually like it. Now, my opinion is that it shouldn't be 7 and 8. I think teams should just play for 8. I think that is so difficult to take those 2 spots in 7. There's a lot of really good teams that can be in that 7. So I think just play for 8, and I think it makes the rest of the league in that bottom area have something to fight for, which is positive for young teams.
Not playing for 2 spots, but just playing for the 1 spot.
Just playing for the 1 spot. That 7 spot, you can have a really good team there that just struggled a little bit.
We could indeed. Good point. White inside, over by Conley. Isaac passes to Alvarado. From 8. Isaac misses.
Can't miss that.
A difficult situation for Toronto. Siakam with it. Isaac picks him up. Kicks it out to Siakam. That 3 off the mark.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Looney with it. Barnes on him. White.
Put it up.
Goes back up.
Put it up.
Looney with the bucket. Looney's got his 3rd
Looney
basket
has
of the night
7
right there.
and
Second
11.
chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort
to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
And it's Alvarado missing. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Toronto. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
White the pass to Ayton. Young
Come
with the steal.
on.
Anunoby with it. Now
Turn the
guarded by
ball
Ayton.
over.
A three from Barnes. That shot off the mark. Isaac with some nice deep. Outside White. Fires from deep.
Man.
It doesn't go for him. Now Toronto takes it
release
the other
is
way.
pretty quick.
4-on-3 break. Here's Anunoby. Isaac with some nice deep. Anunoby's gone only 1 of 7 here from the field. Trying to break that ice cold streak.
Hold on. Turnovers. We have 13? Yeah, that sounds about right. 13 turnovers.
Conley scanning the floor. Anunoby passes to Young. Back to Anunoby. And he jams it with authority.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power
Boom.
finish.
How could I hit that?
Raptors trail by 21. Conley up top. 10 points for him. Siakam for 3. And that's out of bounds. Toronto.
And then we
will retain
gave him the
possession.
ball.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto.
Substitution on the court.
Yeah, get Derek White out.
Off the inbound. And the layup by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 8.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
And there's the pass to Alvarado. It's LeVert on the wing.
Dang.
The offensive
Put it
rebound.
up.
And that
Good.
one's good. Ayton.
He's got 12
Towering presence
rebounds,
on
but
the
only
offensive
4
glass.
points.
Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Raptors trail by 21. Young outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to
Let's
go
get
with
a
all
free
the
layup
content.
or a
It's
dunk.
his first trip to the line.
Not the guy you want to see at the line too often.
17 this
Season
quarter.
numbers has him in the bottom tier
I
of the
don't
league.
think we should
Several
let him
teams
score again.
changing
I'm
it up
going
here.
full court. Full court trap. Let's try that. See what happens.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And very quietly, Young just continues to be an efficient player. Multi-talented swingman who does a little bit of everything.
And that one's
I
good by
give it to him,
Clark.
but I just could
When
not.
you allow good scorers to
button
get
on
uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Dang,
And the refs are
Pat.
going to rule that unnecessary
Yep.
contact. It's a
I'd
flagrant
call
one
it a
foul.
flagrant too.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Here is Conley. 10 points for him. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. And the Raptors miss again. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Dang.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. It's been very ugly thus far.
Mike Conley.
Now Beverly. Passes to LeVert. From deep.
He cannot shoot.
And they get it
That's
back.
his first rebound of
Tough
the game.
play underneath there to give them
Oh.
another possession.
I didn't know.
Just what they
I
were
didn't know he
hoping
hit
for.
that.
A little more time off the clock. Nice adjustment there, going to the full court press, trying to ratchet up the pressure here a little bit.
Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Conley against Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. Conley's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And that one's good. Beverly. Beverly's got 7.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Young outside. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins'
Okay.
all-around game.
Oh,
and why he's so valuable
we cooked him, though.
at
We
both
cooked
ends
Conley.
of the floor. And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
Anunoby, no good. Anunoby's gone 4 of 11 tonight. Here's Joe.
Damn.
Not as good off the back rim and in. 13 points in the game.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative. And let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Beverly up top, covered by Conley. And it's Beverly missing. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Toronto. Inside, trying to find Achua and gets it to him.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Clark, the pass to Collins. Young against LeVert. Back to Beverly. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good.
And it goes out of bounds.
Black Collins.
Last touch by Collins. So it's both teams making substitutions here. .114 left to play in the third. Here's Conley. Out to the right wing. Here's Benton.
Who is
And
that?
that one goes long. There's the drive.
Cooked him.
And that
Laid
one's
up.
good.
Let's
Beverly.
go. That Bev might have 10 by the end of the game.
56 seconds left here in the third quarter. And it's the Raptors ball. Conley with the 3.
Man, he's
good on the
cooking.
triple. Conley's got
He's
13
got the eggs
points.
on the grill right now.
Let's just say this hasn't
Why
been
is
his
that on the
quarter.
grill?
Yeah, he's shooting 20% in it so far.
Clark, the pass to Duran. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
He has a double-double.
Great game for him.
his
Double-double
first game
down.
of his career.
10 points and 10 rebounds. Duran's gone 5 of 7 from the field. That's over 71% action.
And he's got the smarts to take
I don't know
advantage
if that's
of the
foul.
shaky defense. Conley's been around the block a few times.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The Raptors making a switch here. He hits the second from the line.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Beverly, and it's Clark in the corner. Duran the pass to Tate. Here's Duran, defended by Pirtle. Here's Beverly.
And throughout his
Good
career,
Pat.
Beverly has remained
That's
a
gonna
pest,
happen.
an aggressive defender that no one likes having him guard.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
At the line for 2.
So he comes up empty,
I
missing
think
both. Duran the pass to Clark. And Beverly kicks to LeVert. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Beverly.
Oh,
Three-pointer.
never mind. Oh,
And it's Toronto with the rebound. Boucher's
Pat.
got 4 rebounds in this game. The 3. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
93.
Delivering. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Here's White. Gary Trent is out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's White. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Duran in at the center.
Why is Tate in the game?
Van Vliet against Trent. Siakam trying to free himself up. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Here's Tate. Clark outside. Here's Duran. Out to White. Van Vliet against Trent. Here's Duran. And the layup is good.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time.
All right, get back. We don't
Number
need
two
any
for
more
him.
pressure.
And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe great, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Picked his pocket. White against Barnes. Joe passes to Duran. Barnes outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Here's Duran.
Layup.
A beautiful reverse layup. Duran's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the Raptors call time here.
Yeah, we ended it in the, I would say so. They could have came back in the third, but when we went to that full court press, that really kept it at 20 the entire time. Karras can come in. Aiden. Actually, yeah, we'll put Aiden, and we'll put, where is he? Rooney.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Duran.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. Isaac's checked in for White. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making six figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Takes a step back, tipped away.
Give me that, cookies. Lay that. Lay me.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
He has 14 rebounds.
And he makes the first.
As many rebounds as he does Jalen Duran points. Jalen Duran has 14 points at least.
Second free throw, no good.
That's crazy.
Here's Banton, defended by Trent. Banton, the pass to Porter. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. 6 to shoot. To the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
Trent passes to Ayton. And he banks in the layup.
You know, even when you contest Aiden, he still is capable of making it, especially when he's that close.
Trent passes to LeVert.
Put it up. Ooh.
Trent outside. Jacks up a three.
I thought it was quicker than that.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Young in the corner. Fires the three. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his 4th rebound in this one. LeVert in the corner. Trent outside. Pass to Ayton. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft in particular looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
LeVert kicks it to Looney. LeVert against Barton. LeVert the pass to Isaac. Driving the lane. Here's Ayton. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, they're going to have.
Alright, guys, I'm going to end it here. It's probably like an hour by now, and it's a 32-point game. So, we'll go ahead and sim to end, see what happens. We win by 31. Okay, it's at least still a 30-point game, so that's great. We ended up having 21 turnovers. That's not great. I mean, that's 15 other points. So, take away that. That's a 83-point game. That's 83 points for them. They have more time of possession. That's going to be normal, considering we're going to go quick every single time. But our boards is what you need to look at, as we beat them 75 to 44. 31 more rebounds than them. Free throw percentage, we shot terrible. 3-pointers though, 40% is great. And then field goals, I mean, if we're shooting 100 shots a game and we're hitting 50% of them, that's good. They only hit 38 shots out of their 102. They shot more shots than us. But that's a great first game. Team Thad's looking great. Let's go to trades and find somebody to trade for. Jeremy Grant is actually a great person to pick up in the. Ooh. Yeah, but Matisse Thybulle is not going to produce like I would want him to. Jordan Poole. It's not even a bad trade. That's a bad trade. Now this would be okay. So I'm going to start the negotiation. This video is probably going to cut. So. Bruh. Alright, still. Great first game. Episode 1. We beat the Raptors handedly by 31. Celtics is going to be a tough one. Yeah, we played 3 great East teams. And then we play a Grizzlies team. But 3, these are like, all 3 of these teams were championship contenders this year. So that's not the best thing to see. But I think we'll get through it. If we can win 1 or 2 games of them, That'll be great. That'll be a great start for us, actually, because then for a month or two, it's easy. But all that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like the video, and subscribe. On the road to 1K. Please, we gotta grow, man. I want like 1K by the end of the year. So if we can get that done, that'll be pretty much basically a birthday wish. Everybody, peace.